So this is our new harness, Genie Race 5. It's a high-level, low-drag competition harness made for ultimate performance. But as well, for us, the biggest challenge was to create high-performance harness with all the safety features to maximize the comfort and usability.
It's quite interesting about this harness. It's a design which is already about 15 years old. I saw the first time at the World Championship in Australia, which are showing already 15 years ago very good performance. We are now at a stage that they become really suitable for competition flying, and for us, for sure, also something we have to adapt in our competition series.
If you reduce pilot drag, you can really improve your performance for flying, because the harness drag is really a lot. So that's why we start to design the Genie Race 5.
We are very impressed that we're able with some special concepts and designs. So this was for me something that's very nice to see that this works out so well.
It was not easy to design this kind of harness which is simple to use it. You need to have performance, but also safety, easy, comfort. But now we finally made it.
We are making 3D printed models which we can then test together with the units in the wind tunnel. This goes really very well together with the simulations we have, plus the input, which allows us to optimize now the shapes better and better.
The wind tunnel test was very, very important for us. Every single things we made, we did test in the wind tunnels. Reduce the radius, the angle of cockpit, the length of the harness, thickness, protectors, all this combination. Without wind tunnel test, we cannot guarantee that the performance.
So when the wake is formed behind the harness, then the pressure becomes very, very low. At the front part of the harness, the pressure is very high. So it is dragging the harness. That's the origin of the drag force. And when the flow is separated more smoothly from the harness, then the wake region, the size of the wake region becomes much smaller, which means that the pressure at the behind the harness becomes higher. Then the drag force will be reduced. Then you can fly much faster.
We test this harness a lot in competitions, World Championship, PBC, also Korean League, to be sure of the performance, real performance of the harness, so apart from the theoretical testing.
The first prototype flown in the World Championship in France, we didn't have a performance what we need to have. The last one shows more performance than anything else in the market.
One of the most challenging parts of the development of this harness was to keep the same safety, same protector we had on Genie Race 4 without sacrificing anything in terms of performance.
The harness used full-size choroid protector that goes from under the seat plate all the way up the back side. This choroid is 9 centimeters thick, which is around 30% more than the required minimum for certification. It was important to make ergonomic shape of the inner structure for long and comfortable flights, but also keep some features of a traditional cocoon harness, which makes the flying much more comfortable.
We choose to have an open configuration cockpit that offers pilot not only really nice view of the instruments, but also instruments are still sensible because they are in contact with the air. Pilot has really easy access. We have two under-seat rescue options, left and right side, where you can fit two normal rescue. We use 70 denier fabrics, which is more or less the same fabric we were using on Genie Race 4. So if you land on the harness, you still have something strong.
So this harness is very easy to set up. It has all the classical Genie harness settings. It has very convenient opening and closing system. You just have one line to close and another one to open.
The harness has less wrinkles than me, which is also good, so it's very clean and has a nice shape. We are very happy to have a very high pressured inflated air cone in all kind of situations, very stable. So yeah, there are a lot of nice features we have, and we're looking forward to introduce the harness to you.
In the beginning, the harness team thought it's not possible to make it, but I push as usual, and then yeah, we made it.
Jim did an outstanding job, especially as they worked so long. Even when we are leaving here late at night, they still stay and you see the lights on the whole night. So it was pretty impressive what they achieved, and I have to say thank you. It was a great job, guys, and we are looking forward to rumble with this harness this year.
In front, below the harness, below the seat plate, below the harness. What harness?
What's going on?
Simplicity of use, safety, and big comfort. Big comfort.
You can take pictures.